All right, you guys, happy Tuesday. So I am going to start our Zoom off tonight and our training off tonight. I would love to know in the chat, you guys, who is new right now, who just started this month, or maybe you started last month. I'm going to start us off, and then Chelsea, she's going to kind of finish us off and just do some activities with us. I'm so excited for this, but I wanted to start us off, and I wanted to go into, I'm going to kind of ping pong back and forth. So I'm hoping that you guys can all soak this in and just really take some notes. Hopefully you guys have a pen and paper, because I want to give you guys some practical things that we do to build our business. But I also wanted to address kind of the situation of like what's going on in the world. And I know I've gone live about this. I know I've talked about this, quite a bit with a lot of you guys one-on-one, or on some of our, team chats and all this kind of stuff. So I wanted to chat with you guys about, what's going on, the coronavirus in our world right now, and how right now this is going to go with our business. So I am actually, obviously, I'm not excited about the coronavirus and what is going on. But I do think that once we get through this, we're going to see that this is a blessing. We are going to see that, this is something that our economy needs. This is something that we personally need. This is something that our businesses need. And so we are only going to rise after something like this. But I will tell you, during this time, you guys, our business, our industry, particularly our business, because of what we have as far as our business model and is what we have as far as our products go, we are on a rise. And so when times like this happen, there's two things that happen within our distributors. But I want to tell you guys what is kind of happening on the outside of this business and how this really can boom your business completely. Okay, so first I wanted to just address before we get in is that there's a lot of hurt out there. There's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of, suffer out there. There's a lot of stuff going on. So we definitely want to, represent our business, ourselves as business owners, as being, sensitive to what is going on. So we don't ever want to push our business into somebody's face or say like, you should have joined me, or wish you would have joined me, anything like that, but really be sensitive to the issue of what is going on. But that being said, you guys, there's two things that happen when somebody is in this business and where they take something like this, okay? And it all has to do with your mindset. So one, we can either say, oh man, my business isn't growing, or I'm not getting enrollments, or this isn't happening because of the coronavirus, okay? Or we can say, you know what? This isn't stopping me, because I know people need these products. I know people need this probiotic, these greens, these super reds, this immunity. I know people need these. In fact, I just had somebody who literally just texted me right before I jumped on and said, hey, Amanda, I want your coffee, I want your greens, and I want that TFX. Had nothing to even do with the immunity. So I know people have money, and they, at this time, can't control a lot that's going on, but what they can control is their body. And so people are buying products all the time. In fact, our enrollments are up so high compared to even last month, you guys. So that's one. And number two is that this business, okay, we have a solution for people. People are understanding that, man, they can't control that they just got fired. They can't control that they just got let go for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 months. That their restaurant just got closed down, that they can't nanny anymore, that they can't, go to the dental office anymore. People are losing their jobs, and they don't have control over that. Let me know, have any of you guys who have been working part-time, full-time, have you guys been let go or sent home? I know there's a lot of people on the team. And so what we have to offer you guys, or our community and our network, is a solution for that. And so I'm going to talk on two parts about that, but there's two ways we can look at this. Either one, we can let this become an excuse as to why for some reason we're not building, why for some reason we're not taking advantage of this time, or two, we can look at this and say, this is the perfect opportunity for me to boom my business, for me to take off, for me to show and influence the community around me. So I want to say, like, all of us right here, there's 89 people on here right now. Let's try to get our team at least to 100 people on this right now, because I think that so many people need to hear this. But you guys, God put you in this business, on this team, for a reason. There is a reason you are here. There's a reason you joined. And obviously, we all joined to make money. And I absolutely know that. We joined to make money. But honestly, God had a different plan for you. And he has a plan for you to be an influence at this time. The amazing thing is, you guys, is we don't have somebody to control us whether we get paid or not, because we are in control of this. We are in control if we promote to Ruby. We are in control if we promote to Emerald or Diamond or Double or Triple or Presidential. We have full control right now. We don't have a boss over our head that can fire us at any minute. Okay, so we have full control over that. So let's use this vehicle to influence the world around us. Like, I'm so pumped at this time. Like, you guys, if you guys can like feel how my heart is, how my mind is, how excited I am. Like, I'm excited. Like, I stay up late because I'm so pumped and wake up so early because I'm so excited about what we have on our hands right now and how we can influence so many people. The thing is yes, it's a terrible time right now, and we have to take precautions. We have to pray. We have to pray for those people who have a low immunity. We have to pray for those people who are elderly. We have to pray for them, and we have to be smart too and stay inside and do all that. We have to take precautions, but we also have to be smart right now. And we have to know that we have something that is not only going to help us in our life and financially, but also the world around us. So we want to kind of shift our mindset instead of me, and how am I going to get a customer? How am I going to get a distributor? We want to think, okay, how can I help this next person get on products? Who can I help today to help them put food on their family's table? So that is something. So we do that, you guys, by being loud. And I'm not saying obnoxiously loud or mean or anything like that. I'm saying we do that by being loud, by being an influence on social media. So the thing is, you guys, is we can build an entire empire all on Facebook and Instagram completely for free. Okay, but the thing is, you guys, is not only, I'm going to talk to you guys about several different things, but first I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can literally build your business on social media as an influencer. Okay, so first of all, it's going to take posting. Okay, it's going to take posting. And if somebody asked me about this and they asked about me to go over this and how to post and what not to do, that kind of thing. So I would love to go over this because I think that posting is one of the biggest things on how you can brand yourself and how you can reach so many people. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, and I want you guys to write this down. Posting is one of the 5 core things that we do every single day. Okay. And so what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to write down 5 pillars, okay? I want you to write a circle. I'll do it so you guys can see. I want you to write a circle or draw a circle and write 5 pillars, okay? Just like this, just a circle, write 5 pillars, okay? And then I want you to draw out 5 lines. And then I want you guys to write, what are your 5 pillars that make up you? What makes up Melissa? What makes up Lisa? What makes up Amanda? What makes up Freya? What are those 5 pillars that make you up? Okay. So for instance, it could be that you are, like, for me, I'm just going to do mine. I'm a boy mom. Okay. So I post about my boys all the time, how crazy they are, how active they are. So this mama needs that skinny coffee so I can survive. I talk about that all day long. My network knows that I have 2 boys. I talk about that I'm a wife, that I don't cook, that my husband cooks. I talk about, so my network knows that I don't cook. You guys, do you understand? I will have people, because I talk about this all the time, people will just send me recipes all the time because they know that I don't cook. They're like, okay, Amanda, this is easy. You should try this. Okay, people know that I love health and fitness. They know that I am passionate about being healthy and keeping my body healthy, and that I want to help other people do that. They know that I'm big into my faith because I post scriptures all the time, or I talk about my faith, or I talk about how God is completely leading our business. Okay. I talk about how, so my other pillar would be that I love like fitness, I already said that, like fashion, like I love clothes, I love subscription boxes, like all that kind of stuff. I love to influence. Okay, so what are the 5 pillars that make up you? Maybe it's you love dogs. Maybe it's you love hair. Maybe it's you love sewing. You know, maybe it's you love going outside and riding bikes or hiking. What are the 5 things that make you up? And that is what you want to post about, you guys. You want to post about that every single day. You want to post about why, like you want to post about that and then trickle in the business. Okay, so if you are a mom, then you post about how you are so excited that you started this business so that you can make extra money for your babies. That you're so excited that you can make extra money so maybe you don't have to work as much so you can come home to your babies. Okay, if you are into fitness, then you use the products and you talk about how it is changing your life, how it's giving you energy. Okay, the thing is, you guys, that people are going to buy into you when you are authentic. Okay, they are going to buy into you when you are you. I will take pictures with no makeup on. I mean, I have makeup on today, but I typically don't, you guys. I have no makeup on. You know, I am in my jammies all the time. In fact, I just took a picture of me in my jammies in slippers, and I'm going to make a post after this saying that I'm so excited that I am about to, you know, jump on this Zoom, go train several millionaires, and I'm in my slippers and my jammies. You know how many people that's going to perk their interest? They're like, okay, what does Amanda do? How is she working in her slippers and jammies right now when I'm struggling? You know, they're going to reach out to me. So what are you posting about? I want to know, like, if you guys have not gotten customers or distributors, if I went onto your Facebook page right now, today, what would I see? Would I see something inspirational? Would I see something that is going to attract me to what you're doing, to the products you're using? Am I going to see you using the products? Am I going to see you talking about your goals, your results with the business? What am I going to see? Or am I going to see a bunch of shared videos, funny memes, or, you know, funny posts or recipes? You know, what am I going to see? So I want you guys to, you know, think about that. Hold on, let me mute. Who is that? Oh, we got 101 on here. Guys, make sure you stay muted, please. You know, what am I going to see? So I want you guys to think about that. If you're not getting the results that you're wanting, you know, what are you doing to work your business to get those results? Okay. So that is going to be, posting is going to be really huge. How are you influencing right now? Right now is the best time, you guys, because people need solutions, and we can be that person who provides that for them. So I want to see all day long that you guys are posting about how you are making money from your phone, how you are using these products to stay healthy, how you are, you know, at home with your kiddos and you're able to work your business and have them by your side. You know, post solutions for people right now. Okay, if you are not getting customers and distributors, it is not what's going on in the world, you guys. And I'm going to be 100% honest. It's not going on what is going on in the world right now. It's what you are doing. Okay, it's what you are doing with your work and what you are doing with your mind. That is it. And the reason I know that, you guys, is because people are getting results. People are promoting. People are on a rise right now. The ones who are not, it's because you're in your own head. You're not doing the things that need to be done. Okay. So, okay, so posting. The other thing, you guys, this is going to be so, so huge. I want you guys to write this down. This is the second core 5 things that we do. Growing your network. This is huge right now, you guys. This is the time to be growing your network and adding people new in, building relationships, you know, going into groups and posting something so people can see your face. You know, doing things like that, that is going to be so big. Like if you're having a hard time getting hosts to post out and you're asking the same people, you're not growing your network every day. Okay, so again, what tasks are you doing to grow your business? You guys, this is the time. You guys are in control of this, okay? No one else. So, and then the other thing I wanted to mention is I know this can be kind of scary, but I want to give you guys a challenge, and that is to go live. Okay, to go live and just talk about your story. Why are you doing this? It could be 2 minutes, you guys. You guys can go live with me. If one of you guys want to like go live and tell your story on one of our daily things that we're doing, I want to do it with you. You know, like that can kind of break the ice a little bit, but you guys got to get your face out there, because again, you guys have something that God has given you, this business, this gift. And it is our job right now to show people what they can do, to give people solutions. So even though it might be scary to go live, even though it might be, you know, you might feel like you have to like, you know, pee your pants or your armpits are sweaty or whatever it is, you guys, do you know how many people you guys could reach? So many people. It can be a solution for so many people, you guys. The other thing I wanted to mention is, what charts do you guys have printed out? Okay. Who's ranking up this month? Who's ranking up? Who's going ruby? Who's going, put in the chats, who's going ruby, emerald, diamond, double, triple? Who is ranking up? Okay, those of you guys who are ranking up, I want to see your chart. Hold it up to me right now. Who has their chart? Do you have your chart? Is it filled out? Do you know how much volume you need? You know, that is huge. That is so, so huge. Awesome. I love it, Amanda. Good job, Melissa. And you guys are promoting this month. So that's amazing. But you guys, do you have your charts out? I see Ruby. Do you have your charts? Okay. You guys can't promote if you don't have your charts. Okay. So get prepared. This is the time to get prepared. This is the time to reap the benefits that we have in this business and inspire other people. Okay, but first you have to get yourself together. Okay, in order to reach other people, you have to get yourself together. Okay, so you have to get prepared. You have to get your charts. You have to start influencing your network around you. Okay, so I wanted to go over really quick. Let me see the time because I want Court to definitely speak. Okay, I have about 10 more minutes. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want to talk about 3 ways to thrive in this chaos. Okay, 3 ways to thrive in this chaos. And I will tell you, a lot of times I just thrive in chaos. Like my life is chaos and it's chaotic. And so during this tight, like everything that's going on, like I am like, I have to keep saying like, I obviously don't like the circumstances, but I love what is going on, because you guys, we can thrive so much with this business. I hope that you guys can understand this. And so with the world shifting, with everything that's going on, you know, there's 3 things that we have complete control over. And these 3 things are going to help you rise. So here's one thing that when I went to our leadership retreat, you guys, I know some of you guys don't know even who I am. I should have introduced myself, but I was able to go to the top 20 leadership retreat in Costa Rica a couple months ago. And Coach Mark kept saying, our word this year is more. We are ready for more, whether that is more faith, more money, more people coming into our business, more, you know, whatever, more courage. Our word is more. And then he kept saying to us, you want to leave this and end this year and start the new year saying, you don't want to be the ones who said, I wish I would have. You want to be the ones who said, I'm so glad I did. Okay, so I want you guys to really soak this in. I don't want you guys to take this time and when all this chaos ends, be like, man, I really wish I would have worked my business the last 2 months or 3 months because I'm seeing everyone rise. I really wish I would have done that. I want you to be the person who says, I am so glad that I did this. I am so glad that I rose, you know, to the occasion when our world was in chaos. I'm so glad I did this, okay? So don't be that person who says, man, I wish I would have. Be the person when you get off of this Zoom and say, I'm doing this. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Because I guarantee next month, at the end of this month, next month, 3 months from now, 4 months from now, a year from now, you're going to say, when all of this is over, I am so glad I did. So, I want you guys to soak that in, okay? But really quickly, I want to go over the 3 ways to thrive in chaos, okay? Number 1, the world is shifting and we can't control that. But what we can control, you guys, is ourselves, is our business and what we do at this time, okay? So number 1 is, where are my notes? Where are my notes at? Okay, number 1. See, it's crazy. It's crazy. Number 1, you guys, is health. Okay, health is so important right now, and it is so important for us to keep our bodies, our minds so healthy. Okay, so just a few tips, you guys. Make sure you guys are using these products. Make sure that you guys are using these products and you are taking care of yourself, okay? So what I would recommend, everyone, I want all of our team to be on probiotics and super reds. The super reds are so amazing, you guys, because it purifies your blood, and viruses, bacteria, they can't live in clean blood. They have a hard time doing that. So our super reds, you guys, it will purify your blood and help your immune system. It's an amazing product. I'm actually taking it twice a day. The other thing is your probiotic. Okay, you got to get on a probiotic. Okay, and then the third one is your super greens. Okay, that's going to give you alkalinity. That's going to give you your fruits and vegetables. That's going to help your immune system rise and be so strong. Okay, the other thing I want you guys to do, and I know this sounds like a lot, but I want you guys to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. Okay, our team is not just going to make extra money. Our team is not just going to be top number 8 team in the entire, company this year. Our team is going to be the healthiest dang team ever. Okay, so drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. Okay, during this time, and this is my struggle, so I challenge and I, want to do this with you guys, is I'm home. And so my biggest thing right now is working out, getting exercise. It's so easy for me to I'll do it later, and then I don't do it. Okay, so let's challenge each other to, do push-ups at home, run around the block for a little bit, go on a walk, do some workouts at home. Okay, if any of you guys are really good at workouts, let me know. I wanna see what you're doing. But you guys, take care of your body right now. Get your health right, okay? We all know that our health it determines so much, okay? So get your health right. The second thing, you guys, is mindset, okay? We all know that our mind controls our body. Okay, so what are you feeding yourself every day? Are you listening to the news and getting anxious and scared and, getting frightened because of everything that's going on? Okay, don't listen to the news anymore. What are you feeding your body? If you guys looked right now, I have on my podcast a book. If you guys are on my Audible, a book that I'm listening to. I'm listening to actually 3 different books right now. If you go to my podcast, I have podcasts that I'm listening to all day long. Okay, I have worship music on when I'm working. I have The Secret on when I'm working. What are you feeding your mind, you guys? If you guys are feeding your mind into what is going on in the world, that is how you're going to live. Your business is going to be anxious, it's going to be fearful, and it's not going to grow. Okay, you are going to live you're going to live in what you are feeding your mind, okay? So if you are, hopefully this comes out the right way. I wrote it down. If you direct your anxiousness is a direct proportion with the amount you are existing in, Anxiousness is a direct proportion with the amount you are existing the world is. So I think what I was reading and listening to is that whatever you are focusing on, if you're anxious about the world, what's going on, your home is going to be anxious. Your mind is going to be anxious. Your business is going to be anxious. Your kids are going to be anxious. Okay, so what is your mind right now? The second part with that, you guys, is who are you surrounding yourself with? Okay, obviously we are quarantined in our home. And so if you are surrounded with somebody who's negative, who's not supportive of your business, you guys, you have to do the best you can to tune it out and prove wrong. Okay, tune it out and keep going, and tune it out and listen to something that's going to bring you up, that's going to bring you grounded, that's going to help you, kind of tune something like that out. Who are the people who you are surrounding yourself with? Are you surrounding yourself with negative people or people who are going to lift you up? Okay, that's going to be really important for your mindset right now. I will tell you, when I have a bad day, I have my 5 people that I can go to. At any time, I can call them, I can text them, and I can, go to them and say, this is what's going on. And they will always put me back into where I need to go. Okay, so who are those 5 people? Okay, the third thing, you guys, is how to grow in the chaos right now is your business. Okay, like I said, you guys, I talked about how we can influence other people, but I want to talk to you guys right now who already are a part of this business. I want to talk to you guys right now who have already paid the startup fee to join this business to make money. Okay, now work it like it is a business, because it is a business. Okay, if you are not working like a business, don't expect to get much out of it. This is a profession. This is a business. Okay, and so if you want to be in control of your finances, if you want to be in control of that monthly income coming in, so that nobody can say, Amanda, sorry, I have to cut your hours. Amanda, I'm sorry, but you can't work here anymore. I'm sorry, but we just closed our doors. If you don't want that to happen to you, then use this will not happen to you when you have this business. Okay, it is impossible because you are your own boss. So how are you in control right now? How are you working your business right now? Okay, do not sit there and waste your time watching Netflix or saying, I'm gonna work it later, or say, I just can't work it, I have my kids. Don't let that be an excuse for you. I have 2 busy boys. I totally get it. So you know what I'm doing? I'm waking up super early. Okay, I'm telling them, guys, you guys get the iPad right now so mommy can work. Okay, I'm telling them, you guys go outside and go play, go build, go do something so mom can work, because I have to make sure that we are making money so that I can stay home. So how are you working your business again? Michaela, the third one is building your business. Okay, so you are in control right now. Okay, so 100%, you are in control of the enrollments you have. You're in control of your posts that you do. You're in control of growing your network. You're in control of your mindset. You are in control, and you already paid an investment to get into this business, you guys. So let's make that investment and turn it into something where it's going to change your life completely. And the way that it's going to do that is by consistency, staying healthy, keeping your mindset right, and helping other people get into this, helping other people get healthy, helping other people change their situation. Okay, you are in control, and that is it. So, like I said at the beginning, your rank that you're wanting, or your customers that you're wanting, or the amount of money that you're wanting this month, you have control over that. Okay. And the coolest thing is, you guys, is our company is so incredible. Our company gives us ways that we can make cash. I just sent out $20 worth of samples today. Okay. And I don't do anything special, you guys. I literally do not do anything special. But what I tell you guys is, I know I'm in control. And so I work my business every single day. Every single day. I do self-development and I do our core 4. There's not a day that goes by. Okay, so my 2 words that I want to end this on, you guys, actually 3 words, okay, is consistency. You have to be consistent at this time, you guys. Okay, so get a game plan ready. Wake up early. Get a schedule for you and your kids. Okay, wake up early and do that. Get your stuff done. So consistency. Okay, the second thing, you guys, is going to be discipline. It's hard right now. Like, I know, like, my kids are with me 24/7. That's hard. My husband's with me 24/7. I'm like, that's hard. I mean, it's actually pretty easy with him, but what I'm saying is, our lives are turned upside down right now. Everyone's is. So we have to make sure we are making the best of it, the most of it. Okay. So get a schedule ready. Okay, get your kids to help you with the business. I told my boys, I said, if you guys help me make TikTok videos and I get a distributor, every distributor I get off of TikTok videos, you guys, I will give you $5 each. So they're all about helping mama make money every single time. So, so now they're doing TikTok videos and they won't stop. So you guys, get your family involved. Okay, so consistency, discipline. You have to be disciplined at this time. okay? Discipline and wake up early. Discipline to do self-development. Discipline to watch a training video instead of Netflix, okay? Discipline to not eat that sugar and go eat some fruit. That's my weakness. Discipline to, work out and not work out. Those are 2 things I'm working on. So discipline to work your business, you guys, okay? And discipline to be an influencer, okay? And then the third one, you guys, and you guys have heard me say this all the time, control. What do you want to control right now? Do you want to control the money that's going to come into for your family? Do you want to control the amount of lives you can change right now? Do you want to control how, hi baby, do you want to control, your situation? Or do you want to let it be up to the world, the chaos, other people? I will tell you guys, I have never been more thankful for this business. Every single day, I'm so thankful because of the life that we get to live. I work dang hard for it. My family works dang hard for it. I've been able to stay home with my kids for 5 years, you guys. Stay-at-home mom working this business. I'm so thankful for it. But I will tell you, I've never been more thankful for this business because we are not stressing because of this business. We get to be calm because of this business. We get to change so many lives right now, you guys, because of this business. Because of this business, we are in control. Nobody can fire us. Okay, nobody can fire us. We are in control whether we pay our bills or not. We are in control whether this business is going to bless other people. We get to control this. So for me, this is something where I am so passionate about, you guys, because you guys are in control. And I want our team to be the biggest influencer team that there is in this entire company. I want our CEO to be like, whoa, Amanda's team, Rachel's team, Jennifer's team, Melissa's, Julie's team, Terry's team, they are changing lives. They're not messing around. They're taking this and they're seeing what God has given them and they're using it as a vehicle to help change lives. Okay? And in return, you guys, every single one of you guys will be so dang blessed. So blessed. And you guys, next time something like this happens, God forbid, but when our world goes into a chaotic mode again, guess what's going to happen? You guys are going to go into that and you're going to be calm. You're going to be, not stressing over finances, but you're going to be in a mode where you're just ready to serve. You're ready to fight for other people. You're ready just to change the situation that we can control. Okay, so that's where I just want to kind of end it on mine. I'm going to have Courtney take over for the last 30 minutes. But I hope that you guys can hear my heart with all of this and just know, you guys, I'm so excited for everything that's happening. I'm so excited for this entire team. And I just love you guys to pieces. All right, my friend Court, where are you?
Hey, honey.
Hey, friend.
Hey, guys. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. For those of you that don't know me, there's so many new faces I was looking through. Oh my goodness, guys, it's so awesome to see that. My name is Courtney Packett. I'm a triple diamond. I also have known Amanda since high school. I started this business as a single mama. I feel like I've been through every season with this business. Single mama going through like a treacherous divorce, working 60 hours a week with little ones, being engaged, getting remarried, having kids, moving, you name it. I had been through the seasons with this business, and I just loved what Amanda said. I loved a few things that she said and just kind of stuck out to me about, we're shifting right now, and we can look at this shift as a really scary, unknown thing, or we can look at this shift as a positive tool in our life. We can look at this as, how are we spending our time? What were we consuming? What things need to be shed out of our life? Maybe it was like we were consuming too much. Like, stores are shut down right now. We are really learning how to I can tell you, like, our family used paper towels like no one's business. And I am really like salvaging every last paper towel, guys. And so we're We're learning not to overconsume. We're learning to be moderate. We're learning that moderation in our life because that's good practice. We're learning how to treat people better, guys. I have seen so many wonderful acts of charity, of people just giving up stuff that they didn't even have enough of because other people needed it. I'm going to get emotional. I've seen people sewing masks for people in hospitals, you guys, for free, taking their time out of their day to sew masks for people. I just got off the phone with Freya 5 minutes before this Zoom. And if any of you guys are nurses, she was saying that a lot of nurses are stuck on their pod for 12 hours. They're not able to leave. They're not able to go down to the cafeteria. They're not, they're trying to keep it as sanitary as humanly possible. And her sister's a nurse, and she said, you know, Freya said, how can we help? And she said, if you guys have coffee or anything that will help us keep energized, help us have mental clarity during this time, guys, the skinny brew. So if you feel so moved to like talk to a friend that's a nurse, we had the BOGO last month. I think it was last month. Yes, last month. Give some to your friends to bring to work, guys. There's so much we can do to those around us. If you're a nurse, I freaking love nurses. Like, drop a heart, guys, if you love nurses right now, because they are sorely getting undercredited. Same as essential workers. I know a lot of my team are essential workers, and we just love you as well. And so this shedding that's happening and this shifting that's happening is good. If you are religious, this is a faith-based company. A lot of people are excited for this time. As crazy as that might sound, let me explain a little bit. You know, viruses, nothing is exciting about that, but you know, things that are happening is showing us that like we need to be changing as a people. We need to be growing into our best selves. We need to be letting go of things that are no longer serving us. That is consumables. That is worldly things. That is relationships that need to be fixed and changed. That is our mindset. That is the things we have around us in our house. You know, this would be a great time, and I'm doing it in my house, getting rid of clutter, like giving things away for free because I'm like, other people can use it. We don't need it. Alyssa on my team, she's like, do you know anyone that can use clothes? Like, I'm going through all my clothes. Like, just what a wonderful opportunity for us during this time that we're slowing down, guys. I'm always moving 1,000 miles a minute, and drop a one if you're the same. If every day of the week seems like you were just, you know, kids had to be somewhere, you had to be somewhere, you're eating dinner with a baby on your hip, like 2 seconds, have to scarf things down before you're getting kids to extracurriculars. Like, it has almost been like a blessing. I'm going to say a blessing because it's your perspective on trials to be able to just have time with my family, to pack a picnic and go to the river, to go take a hike where no one else is around, like find a secret trail where we can get out, because we are practicing the social distancing, because I believe in that, guys. I believe that that's important for people. And if if you're close to anyone in healthcare, you would believe that too. So the shifting that is happening is a positive thing. It's no need to be scared. You know, and I'll say this too. I've been, you know, with a naturopathic doctor for years, and, you know, we have stuff that can help. And Amanda talking about the reds and Amanda talking about the probiotics, she's spot on, guys. This virus is very contagious, but it's nothing good health, and those superfoods can't tackle if it's caught soon enough. But imagine if you were on those before you even were around people that were sick. Imagine if that became part of your daily regimen that you're doing. You know, we can't afford not to be taking care of our bodies. We can't afford not to be doing the things that give us that mental clarity. So I just felt compelled to say that. That wasn't even part of what I was going to say, but I just love listening to Amanda. Sometimes she gets so fiery red. I know she's yellow too, but she's a lot of red in her, and sometimes we need it. I feel like sometimes when things happen that are out of our comfort zone, it can almost polarize us. Like, we don't know what to do. We don't know how to think. We forget who we are. We're scared to do anything. And that's not what Heavenly Father would want us to do. That is of the adversary. Fear, doubt, that is of the adversary, guys. And I need you guys to know that. This is a time that can be such a blessing. I know there are things that are happening with, you know, job loss and, you know, other things happening that can be scary to some. But we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. A lot of, my sister-in-law, like she's in the dental hygiene field, like Amanda was, and they're all laid off right now. Every single one of them, they're filing for unemployment right now. But she knows, like she has faith to know, okay, this is going to get better and I'm going to have a job again. And so we have to have that perspective and then be able to share that with others as influencers. What we're putting on social media can either help or hinder what is happening in the media. I'm a firm believer of don't be sitting by your news all day, like Amanda said, because what you focus on expands. If you're focusing on pandemonium, if you're focusing on, I can't even breathe outside, or I'm going to get sick, if you're focusing on the stock market's crashing and no one's going to have retirement, or you can focus on this is such a blessing and I'm building my own retirement. This is an asset I can hand down to my kids. This is something that's going to not only grow me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, it's going to grow my family financially. And I will tell you, I came into this business as a very broken person. It was my own pandemic in my life of, being a stay-at-home mom, like going through a crushing relationship that really brought me to the ashes of my life. I was working 60 hours a week. I was barely being able to keep my head afloat. And I was just trying to figure out who I was and where I was going. And this business rebuilt me. So think of this as your own pandemic. We are really in a pandemic, but think of this as your mental, spiritual pandemic. What can you shed in your life? What are you moving forward with? Are you your best version of yourself? And if not, why not? If not, why not? So this is what we're going to do right now with the last couple minutes that we have. I want you guys to take a piece of paper, and it needs to be a piece of paper, not your phone. Find a piece of paper, find a wrapper, find something you can write with. And I want you guys to write down, and I actually want you guys to type it in the chat too, because you guys are going to find some common things with us as humans. I want you guys to write down your fears. What are your top 10 fears right now? It could be putting food on the table for your family. It could be people in your family getting sick. It could be not making the rank that you want to make this month. It could be a relationship that you're having a hard time in right now. Whatever it might be, I want you guys to share it in the chat and then write it on your paper. And I'm going to give you guys like a minute to do that. And as they come through the chat, I'm just going to read them aloud, guys. Not who they're from, but I want you guys to see that a lot of the things that we're going through, we're not alone in. We're not alone. We're not the only person with these struggles. Family getting sick, not making my rank, failing, debt, my husband returning home safe, having poor income, financial struggles, not providing for my kids, not making rank, not getting distributors, not being enough because I try so hard, losing my job, losing myself. Husband has hours cut, losing my mom, my daughter and grandson getting sick, safety for my family, losing myself in the madness, getting sick, paying bills, my rank, not having a job, not getting people to join, no distributors at work, not making diamond or getting the bonus that would pay off our debt, not getting any customers, feeling scared. Drop a 1 now if any of you guys can relate to anything that I've read. Let me see these ones. See 1,000 ones in a row because I feel like everyone can relate to these. Okay, it's so important, guys, for us to sit down each day and take a self-inventory. How am I feeling? Am I feeling fearful? Am I feeling good? Am I feeling bad? It's as simple as, am I feeling good and am I feeling bad? If you're feeling good, you know that you're moving in a direction that you know the direction you're going. If you're feeling bad, it's going to be easy for you to get off course. And I did a Zoom on Sunday with my friend Tamika, and I don't know if how many of you guys were on. I know not all of you were on, but I told a story that I read in a book that I thought was profound, and it's a book called Ask and You Shall Receive, and it's an awesome book. I love it. But basically it was saying, if you know how to get from Arizona to San Diego, you're always going to get there. You know the signs, you know the mile markers, you know how to get there. But oftentimes people get off course. They see detours, they go down dirt roads. They run out of gas because they weren't prepared. All these things can get us off course. But if you know how to get there, it's easy to get back on the course. So throughout our lives, things are going to happen. It's going to get us off course. We're going to, get tired, or we're going to feel crazy and want to strangle our kids in the back seat, whatever it might be. But we can get back on course. And I related this to, you guys know how to get to the ranks that you want. You know how to live the life that you want. We have to shed the things that are holding us back. We have to shed the fear. We have to shed the generational doubts. If your parents weren't successful, if your grandparents weren't successful, if money was an issue for generation to generation, that is not your life. That is not you. So we have to be able to shed those. And a good routine of doing that is writing it down, taking an inventory, speaking it out loud, breathing it out. So I want you guys, after we're off this Zoom tonight, to take that paper. And I'm afraid of people in my family getting sick. Speak it out. Go somewhere in a room, go in your closet, speak it, and then breathe it out. Replace it with a positive affirmation. My family's going to be healthy, and any sickness that comes to them, they're going to be able to get through it. Even if my husband loses his job, we're going to be able to find another job and another source of income. I'm never going to lose a job because I have a job with It Works. This is a job. This is a vehicle. I would be teaching for 600 years with 2 doctorates before I would be making what I'm making now with It Works. And that, guys, that is a gosh honest truth. I started this business wanting to make $200 a month and didn't even know that I could ever hit a $15,000 monthly check. Blew my mind. I hit that a month before my 4th baby was born, guys, and was able to pay for him in cash, was able to pay off my van that I had just bought. So God is for you. He is working in your life, but you have to shed everything that is having a roadblock, that is stopping you from getting to San Diego, that is getting in your way, that's flattening your tire, that is causing you to run out of gas. You need to let those things go. You have to fully believe that you have everything that you need right now to succeed. You have to believe that, because you are a spiritual being. You know that you can do things. You know you're of greatness. You know that God loves you. You know that, He's going to provide a way. We know there's going to be bumps in the road. And Amanda also mentioned, this is preparing us for what may come in the future. And we know, if you read the scriptures, that there are going to be other things that come. This is not going to be the first of our pandemics, guys. It's not. So how we react now is going to prepare us for other things. And we can either start shifting. I love that word shifting, because it just is such a beautiful word. We can start shifting things and shifting ourselves to be more Christ-like, to be more helpful, to show more charity, to show more faith, to show more hope, because we know that we have that hope. We know that things are going to be good in the end. They're going to be good. They're going to be okay. And you guys have a roadmap. You have a roadmap with us to get to your ranks. But what can't happen is you guys talk yourself out of it. You can't say, I want to get to Ruby, or I want to get to Diamond, or I want to help these people, and then say, I can't get distributors, or I'm afraid to get distributors. You just put a roadblock in that path to get where you're going. You can't say, I'm shooting for presidential. I can't say, oh my gosh, I hope I even maintain triple, let alone presidential, because I just put a roadblock in that, So you have to be very conscious of what you're thinking. And the nice thing about our thoughts is it doesn't happen simultaneously. If we think something, it's not going to happen 2 minutes from the time we thought it. We have time to change our thoughts. So if you're having a really cruddy morning, and let me tell you, having 4 kids home, guys, I was a teacher for years. It's hard. I have a baby that's 1 and still doesn't sleep through the night. I have all the reason in the world. I've cried to Amanda, I have all the reason in the world, 5 years in this company, to quit. But guys, what has allowed me to be successful? And let me tell you, I've stayed at each of my top ranks for a year, diamond for a year, double diamond. I've been triple for a year. I have worked through the seasons. I have had faith through the seasons. I have not stopped working when things got hard. When I was moving a month before I had my 4th baby, when I went triple diamond, we were unpacking our house. When I took my husband double diamond, I had just had my 4th baby. He was 2 weeks old, and I took my husband double diamond. That is just unheard of. But I had a vision in my mind of it's time. It's time to live your best life. It's time to do the things you told yourself 5 years ago you were going to do. It's time to keep moving. It's time to keep believing. And guys, when I just let go of the things that were holding me back, not to say fears didn't creep in. And I will tell you too, when Amanda went presidential ambassador, we were each other's accountability partners sometimes for that. And we would call each other and we would have moments of like, oh my goodness, we need 60,000 BV. We cry it out and then we're like, we can do this, because you have that time to change your thoughts. What you don't want is those thoughts going 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. And then you're just in a pickle. You're like in Mexico, and that might be good for some of you, but you're in Mexico and there's no like tacos and there's no like, poolside. You're in Mexico in the desert and you ran out of gas. So we want to get you guys to San Diego. We want to get you guys to Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and we want to help other people. We want to bring people along the way. But I will tell you, I really didn't know about personal development until I was going diamond. And really the personal development that got me to diamond, I needed to up that to get to double. And I really needed to triple that to get that to triple. And I hope you guys are seeing the parallels with that. So what you're doing now, if it's not working, we have to do a little bit more. We have to believe a little bit more. We have to put our fears aside a little bit more. We have to have faith a little bit more in this process. And sometimes I borrowed faith. Sometimes I told Amanda, like, I'm losing my mind. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I knew that she did this, and I knew she's my best friend, and I knew if she could do it, I could do it. And this is what is so great to see 100 people on here tonight when we might have had the craziest days, when I'm sitting in our casita that's like torn apart because my kids are like building forts in here. It's okay. It is okay. Give yourself some grace, but make sure you're doing things to propel yourself in a positive direction each and every day. And it is a 1 degree change. If you've ever read the book, The Slight Edge, write that down. That's an awesome book. And it basically says like 1 degree of change, guys. 1 degree of change, if you're a pilot, can end you 600 miles in the opposite direction. So imagine 1 degree of just changing your mindset, 1 degree of changing how many hosts a post you get out, 1 degree of I'm going to listen to 10 minutes extra of self-development because I know my capacity to endure, and it's being tested. And because it's being tested, I'm going to do the opposite of what I would normally do. Rather than sitting in bed, I'm going to pump the personal development. I'm going to listen to it in the shower. I'm going to listen to it when I cook. I'm going to listen to it when I'm driving around because I need to just get out and have my kids just driving with me, whatever it is that you guys do each day. Just incorporate that self-development. Take time tonight to have a plan, have your roadmap. You know the signs, you know how to get there. We have everything set for you. I'm looking at the time, we have 5 more minutes. You have everything set out for you. We have rounds chats, we have polls every day, we have push groups, we have amazing, amazing leadership. Amanda, she doesn't give herself enough credit sometimes, guys. I don't think you guys know how blessed we are to be on a top 20, 30 team. We're gonna go top 10. We're gonna go top 8 this year, guys, and that's incredible. And that's because what we do works. This is a simple system, but what we do is overcomplicate it with the things that are clouding our minds. So the shift that needs to happen is not a shift of I hope that the supermarket's open soon. I hope no one gets sick. I hope I'm not gonna lose BV. I hope I'm not gonna lose rank. I hope I'm not gonna, lose. Is what am I gaining out of this? How am I growing out of this? Who am I helping out of this? Do you see how much better that feels? Do you see? Watch your breathing. Watch your breathing when you're talking about these things from your list. And breath in Hebrew, I think I read in a book, is all about faith. And I thought that was so beautiful. When you learn how to meditate, you can really learn like what your body's telling you based on your breathing. So I want you guys to really talk it out with yourself. Where am I going tonight forward? Where am I going this week? Amanda spans 60,000 BV in 2 days, guys. 2 days. I used to think 200 BV for Ruby was like the world had to be like, I don't know, going crazy if that was going to happen, but the world is kind of going crazy. Some people are going crazy and they're wanting to get healthy and they're spending money and they want hope and they're ready. They just need someone to tell them what to do. They're polarized. They need you to breathe hope. I'm sending messages through Connect today, and people are saying, I can't afford it. And both my husband and I lost our jobs. And I'm, rather than just saying, I'm so sorry, I'll pray for you, I hope things get better, I'm saying, have you ever thought about doing what I do? I will help you. Like, we can get through this together. See how that just little 1 degree of a change can impact not only your own life, but hundreds of lives. And if you doubt me, look at Melissa on this team. Look at Jennifer, look at everyone that has just sprouted such like fast growing teams, because they see that hope in people. They see that momentum because of that faith, because of that almost power behind that faith, because that's contagious. I don't ever see them posting about how dreary things are. I don't ever see them posting about what their fears are. I don't even ever see Jennifer. Jennifer had a hard day today with her appointment she's been waiting for 4 years for her baby. And I'm going to start crying again. I'm not even pregnant. I don't even know. Got postponed, and she had to do like a phone interview, and how scary that could be, but she is still posting positively online. And that takes that 1 degree shift of saying, okay, I'm going to write this on a piece of paper, and then I'm going to go spread love to the world. I am going to have my little cry with my accountability partner real quick, or in the shower because the day was rough. And then I'm going to go put a positive quote on Facebook. I'm going to reach out to an old friend. I am going to lend a helping hand. I'm going to clean out something I've been meaning to do for 2 years. And then I'm going to go do host to post after that. Find things that are going to bring you joy, that's going to clear out the space in your mind, in your heart, and allow you guys to just propel. People are saying like 2020 needs a redo over. It doesn't. 2020 is shaping you into the best human you can possibly be. And I hope you believe that with every single fiber of your being, because I know that to be true. I feel it. I know it. I see it when I'm out. I see the love that people are rendering. I'm seeing people not care about the silly, petty things they used to get mad about, because it's funny how none of that stuff starts to matter when things get real serious. And all that matters is love, and all that matters is the trust that we have in one another, in society, and God, and that is what is going to set us apart, guys. And that is what is going to bring you more abundance. Your cup's going to overflow, more abundance than you could ever have imagined. I would still be living paycheck to paycheck. I really would. And it took Amanda multiple times to get me to join, to nudge me to like, okay, babe, what do you really want with this? Let's make some goals. Because when you're growing, you're just teetering back and forth. And I want you guys to just have that clear vision. Get your roadmap out tonight. What are you doing this next week? What rank are you getting? How many people are you helping? Don't think anything about, I'm worried, I'm scared, I hope I don't lose. Take those words out of your vocabulary. It's going to be a process, but as they come in, just replace them real quick. And I promise you, your life, your heart, your mission for why you're here, your highest self, your best self, the person you've always meant to be is just going to blossom. And I know that to be true. And I'm going to look back at these messages, but I think that's all that I have. I hope I didn't miss anything. I didn't even take notes. I just was kind of talking from the heart, but I just really felt like you guys needed to hear that this is a positive shift. Like, you don't need to have fear. You don't. You guys are in the best community that you can possibly be in. You're in the best company. And I know that. I've been in different companies. I've been in so many different life circumstances, and this has helped me more than any counseling has. I will tell you that. The personal development, the growth, the relationships, the believing in myself, just more things that God has opened, because I have grown more. And when you grow more, you're ready to receive more. Ask and you shall receive, but you have to be ready to receive. And then you have to do the action that goes with that receiving. You have to have the action behind it, because if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards every single day. And Alyssa said something on our Diamond leadership yesterday that was profound, and I'm going to leave you guys with this, is you're allowed to drop the ball. You're going to drop the ball every day. It might be in your business. It might be in a relationship. It might be in motherhood. Like, it's hard to juggle all these balls. You're going to get tired, and at times one ball is going to drop. And that is okay. That is life. There's never perfect balance. We always ask, I need to find a perfect balance. Give yourself grace in that. Just release that right now tonight. Write that on your paper. Breathe it out, because we're never finding balance. That's control, and we are not in control. But what she said is, don't let the same ball drop twice. Do not let the same ball drop twice in a row. So if you drop the ball on your business today because life was just crazy, and you were like, I just need to like hunker down and pump the self-development and clean my dishes because I'm going to have a mental breakdown, then tomorrow that ball better not drop. You need to pick up the ball of your business and work your business. If you feel like the ball on your marriage has been dropping because you're stressed to the max and you're just soaking in the business, that's not going to help you. And Amanda will be the first to give us all counsel, and that because her and Derek just have such an amazing relationship that I look up to. But she says, like, if you're struggling in some of your relationships, it's going to come forth in your business. So if that is a place that you know that you need to work on, don't drop that ball 2 days in a row. Have a little 10-minute date night, eat dinner together, whatever, you guys can do while we're all in quarantine, but don't drop that same ball 2 days in a row. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's so profound and that's so good. So just have that picture in your head of these balls that you're juggling, because us moms and us women and us men in general, we're wearing tons of different hats. And I love the thought of balls because that just seems so crazy to me of like, oh my gosh, I can't drop this ball. But it's okay. Drop a ball, but don't drop the same ball tomorrow. But I love you guys. I'm so excited for this team. I've loved watching Melissa the whole time. You are just a light to me. I love the opportunity event. If you guys did not see that, share that. Start a watch party.